the story of a washerman and his donkey. This story throws the light on the entire philosophy of who am I. And if I don't realize who am I, how I am into problems. Just listen, the story of the washerman and his donkey. In India, in olden days, the washerman will collect the clothes from every house, they load the clothes on their donkey, take it to the nearby river or any water body, wash it. They do all sorts of things for the clothes. They pound it, but finally make it clean. And next day and evening, they fold it, load on the donkey and bring it back. And next day, they will go and deliver to every house. Even now in some villages, this practice is there. There was one washerman who does this routine every day. That is his livelihood. And the donkey is the only asset. So one day, as usual, he brings the clothes on his donkey and reaches the river bed to wash his clothes. And to his dismay, he found that that day has forgotten to bring the rope with which he will tie the donkey. He was in a big fix. Now what to do? He can't go back all the way home and get the rope with the donkey. The day will be lost. And that day's livelihood is gone. He can't wash the clothes that day. He has to work every day to earn his livelihood. And he can't leave the donkey untied. The donkey will walk off. That is his only asset. He can't afford to buy one more donkey because that is the only prized asset of the washerman. Then he looked really worried. Then a wise man from the village was passing by. He asked him, "What's wrong with you? You are looking very worried and perturbed. What's wrong?" He said, "Sir, I have forgotten to bring the rope to tie the donkey today. I don't know what to do." The wise man said, "No, it's very simple. Take the donkey to the tree where he used to tie and pretend as though you tie the donkey. But make sure that the donkey looks at you. Okay? Make sure the donkey looks at you." He went. As he listened to the wise man, he took the donkey to the tree. He pretended as though he is tying the donkey to the tree, and the donkey was watching. And the donkey was watching what all he does. Right. He finished and came back, started washing the clothes. He kept on looking at the donkey. It was standing there, still eating grass and not moving here or there. Towards afternoon, he looked once again. It was standing there. He was surprised. Around 3 o'clock, the donkey is standing there as though it was tied. Then evening, he was very happy. He finished all his work and all the clothes were dried. He folded them, loaded on the donkey and he said, "Hut, let's go." The donkey didn't move. Oh God, again he was in trouble. "Come on, let's go. Work is over. Let's go home." The donkey didn't move. He got really worried. What to do now? He was surprised. It was not tied. It's not moving. Then that wise man was sitting there. He went to him. "Sir, you have put me into deep trouble. The donkey is not moving." He said, "Yes." Again, pretend as though you untie the donkey. "What, sir?" "Yes, you have tied it. So pretend as though you untie the donkey." So he went to the tree again. He pretended as though and make sure that the donkey watches you. And he unties the donkey. The donkey watches him. He said, "Hut, let's go." The donkey moves. What? The donkey was never tied. All along the donkey was free. Listen carefully. All through the day, the donkey was free. It thought it was tied. It was never untied. It was never untied. It thought it was untied. This is what Vedanta calls as Adhyaropa Apavada. Adhyaropa Apavada. Superimposition, desuperimposition. In the absence of the knowledge of who I am, I superimpose his body, mind, worldly things, attachment, everything, and take everything and suffering, enjoying, getting into all sorts of problems by superimposing on my nature what I am not. Who created this bondage? Ourselves. Nobody tied the donkey. The donkey thought it was tied. So we think we are bonded. We are never bonded. We are always free. Vedanta says you are always free. Please listen every sentence. Vedanta says you are always free. You are never tied. You are never bonded. It is we who take ourselves to be bonded by wrongly superimposing the matter on the spirit. We are the spirit. We are the pure spirit, otherwise known as consciousness or awareness. We will talk more on this. But in the absence of that knowledge, ignorance, what do? We superimpose ourselves to be what we are not. In the absence of rope knowledge, you superimpose snake on the rope. So what has to be done? It has to be de-superimposition. That is what Guru does. That is what Vedanta does. Vedanta says, look, you are not bonded. You are already free. Because of your ignorance, you have taken yourself to be not what you are not and felt you are bonded and felt you are suffering and felt you are going through all sorts of problems, bad relationships, and blame the outer world all along. And getting into this again and again and again and again. That's what in Bhaja Govindam it's told by Adi Shankara, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani, Jatare Shayanam. Jatara means womb. Without knowing this, what happens? One birth goes, one more birth comes. One birth goes, one more birth comes. The superimposition continues. Like the donkey, whole day the donkey was free. It could have gone. Happily it could have gone, roamed around, enjoy. But it thought miserably it was tied. It was not untied. Just then action was done, that's all. So that's what. So what Guru and Vedanta helps you? To shed the feeling that I am not tied. That's it. I am free. I am ever free. So this story wonderfully illustrates the problem of superimposition and de-superimposition. All right? And just don't listen to the story and forget. Please contemplate on this story again and again. What you have to listen to is the donkey was watching the washerman tying it. It was not actually tied. The donkey was watching the washerman untying. So the bondage is imposed upon by ourselves, not by the outside world. The problems are not created by spouse, children, employees, subordinates, boss, and not even God. It's all self-imposed. By what? By wrong superimposition. This matter equipment is wrongly superimposed on the spirit and taken to be myself. I am the body, I am the mind. I want this, I want that. I want this person always to be with me. I never want this person to be with me. We are happy when somebody comes. We are happy when somebody goes. This is the concept of superimpose and de-superimpose. Very clearly conveyed by the story, donkey and the washerman.